November 13, 2025, Executive Order 14359, Federal Register number 90. Got the document right here. I'm reality. I'm an overfostered and adopted blah blah blah. The headline sounds great. Foster youth, education, jobs, Melania Trump. But buried inside this order is one sentence that nobody in this space has decoded for you. The order directs every state to expand the use of, and I'm reading directly from the Federal Register, predictive analytics and tools powered by artificial intelligence to increase caregiver recruitment, retention, and child matching. Child matching? They just federally mandated AI on the system that decides where your child goes. And here's what the government isn't telling you about that AI. The algorithm already being used in Allegheny County, Pennsylvania, Los Angeles, and in Oregon, and in jurisdictions in more than half of all the states, it doesn't predict whether your child will be harmed, it predicts whether your child will be removed from your home. That's not my claim, that's from the ACLU report, Family Surveillance by Algorithm, September 2021. That's from the peer-reviewed audit published at the 2023 ACM Conference on Fairness, Accountability, and Transparency. The tool's designed to predict foster care placement, not child safety placement. And here's what it's trained on: Medicaid records, mental health records, substance abuse records, criminal records, public benefits history, and child welfare history. Then it generates a risk score of 1 to 20. Risk score for what? Removal, not harm, removal. And here's the thing that should stop you cold. The ACLU's own chief data scientist said this directly. Once a person is in the system, these tools by definition are likely to increase the perception of your risk and therefore increase the odds of your family being negatively impacted. The algorithm feeds on itself. Your history in the system becomes evidence of your risk score goes up, your risk score influences the next caseworker's decision, that decision creates more history, and that history feeds the next score. And the system that generates the score is the same system that gets paid more when your child stays in care longer, then gets an adoption bonus when your child never comes home. We documented that in many other of the videos. Oregon has already figured out what the AI does. They built their version of the algorithm, and Senator Rod and Wyden raised the alarm about racial bias. Oregon dropped it, that was 2022. Now 2025, federal executive order is telling every state to expand it. The DOJ's Civil Rights Division was already receiving complaints about the Allegheny algorithm discriminating against families with disabilities. Attorneys have filed formal complaints. The Associated Press has documented that in their January 2023. That tool is now the model being federally incentivized nationwide. You're never told the algorithm existed, you were never told what data it's used, and you were never showed your score. You were never given a way to challenge it. The ACLU documented this explicitly. Families subject to these tools have no way to opt out of the databases that feed them, no transparency into what score they receive, and no meaningful process to contest it. Now it has a presidential executive order behind it. I want you to sit with one question. If a system is financially rewarded for removal and it builds an AI trained on removal history, and it generates a risk score using your medical records, your poverty, and your prior involvement with the state, then the caseworker standing at your front door and has that score before they ever even knock, whose interest is that score serving? I'm reality.